Well, hello everybody, and looky there, we have Ryan. He's on the screen right now. All right, well, let me go ahead and introduce everybody here this morning. Welcome back to the Right Talk. We've had a few technical difficulties, and you folks know that's not uncommon, but I think we got the bugs worked out. It is Saturday morning, February 12th, 2022, and we have the star of the show. You've already seen him. You've caught a glimpse of him. He's in the green room. Ryan Hood. Now, the funny thing is during the intro music, he and I were jamming. We had some air guitars. We had air drums. We were having a party. We are fired up and ready to go. Lots of stuff to talk about this morning. Some unique stuff we haven't talked about before. So welcome aboard, and let me go ahead and bring the star of the show, Ryan Hood. There he is. Ryan, welcome.
Hey guys, it's me.
It sure is. We're sure glad to see you again, Ryan. What's on your mind this morning?
Well, there's not a whole lot, but I have thrilled about yesterday.
Okay, now yesterday is the one thing I said that we hadn't talked about before. We may have alluded to it because it revolves around Tim Tebow. And Ryan called me last night about 20 minutes until 6 p.m. He says, hey, can you live stream something? Would you want to tell our audience what that was all about, Ryan?
Well, that was the Tim Tebow's night to sing.
Okay.
That is for people with disabilities.
Okay.
And they always have a prom dance, and it went virtual, and hoping to get back to normal next year.
Oh, you said it went virtual? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to explain what that means to our audience?
Well, we did some things at my church, there was a photo booth to take pictures. We had a live DJ that came out, and some of the people was dancing, and we had a parade of cars. The for the honored guest to ride with them around the church.
Okay. Honored guests. Tell us about the honored guests. Were you one of them?
Yes.
Oh, how did I know? That was just a guess. Okay. How was that? Were you treated? How were you treated?
Just like the royal family.
What does that mean?
That means that I was treated royally.
Ah, like one of God's children.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
It made me feel so good, so good.
I can see it in your eyes, your face. You just thinking about it. It kind of puts a little glow on you.
Well, I had pictures made with Miss Goldsboro team.
Okay. I'll bet she was a looker.
It was, man, I was in high cotton.
In high cotton. Now, that's a term we don't hear every day. Where did you come up with that one?
It just came up from my mind.
High cotton. So what does that mean?
And I will let you explain that one.
Okay. Well, I'm just curious. I suppose high cotton, does that mean it's just about ready to be picked?
I think so.
I don't know, but I've heard it before, and I figure, well, I'd let the North Carolina boy explain it. Because sometimes, what is it, in the fall, you see a bunch of cotton fields all around North Carolina, don't you?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so this virtual, what was it? A virtual what?
Um, it's called Virtual Night to Sign.
Virtual Night to Shine. And you had asked me to stream it. So I
Yep.
did. Did you see how many views that video had?
Well, I saw you texted me about 5 people.
Well, we had 5 or so people watching it live when I looked, and then I had to finish dinner. But ended up being I just looked before the show, we had 193 views,
Wow.
which is probably more views than we've had on all of our videos combined,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But I think what it was is I searched YouTube, nobody else was broadcasting it. So we may have been the only ones broadcasting it live, and that's because of you, Ryan. That's all because of you.
That's right.
So thanks for bringing that to my attention. Um, all right. So what's been going on with you? The last couple weeks we haven't had a show. Different things have been happening. You
Yeah.
went on an extravaganza 2 weeks ago. You went to the mountains in Tennessee.
Yes, I did.
Okay, what was that all about?
Well, that was the the I, the IPHC conference. It's
Okay,
called it's called a Cedric. We go every year, and we always have fun and go to um, a church service in the convention center
okay.
there.
What are some of the activities that all those that attend? What are they usually doing with their free time there?
Where they have snowboarding, skiing, and tubing.
Okay,
But but I didn't do any of that. Um, I took my tablet with me and pedaled on it.
so you took your tablet and piddled.
Yeah.
Um, Piddled. What does piddled mean?
Like looking at pictures, putting things on my calendar on my tablet.
Okay. How does piddling make you feel?
It, well, it, well, if we're going on vacation kind of like that, um, and messing with my tablet, it makes my heart feel young,
Feel young. Why is that?
and you don't have to worry about time.
Okay. It just helps you pass the time.
Yeah.
Well, you're a young fella, so it must not be hard to feel young.
Well, I'm 41 years old.
Oh my, I stand corrected. You're an old fella.
Like, like, like some um old men when they are in 74 years old.
Are you talking about your daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rex, he's a friend of the show.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, so one of the things I wanted to talk to you a couple weeks ago was about a topic that is big everywhere, and I'm not sure I understand it. And maybe one of these days we'll have an exciting show where you're not yawning through it. But did you get enough sleep last night, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. You were yawning, so I figured maybe we needed to take a break or something.
Uh, I'm good, Todd. That's how I do every morning.
I know that. Did you stay up and watch Baywatch last night, or Star Trek, or what was your choice of
It
viewing last night?
it was Baywatch.
Okay.
And I ended right at 12 midnight,
Oh
and
boy.
then I went straight to bed.
Okay. Um, so before I get into what I was going to share with you, The Baywatch program that you watched, do you remember what the topic was? Who did they save? What was that all about?
Mm.
Or were you just looking at the pretty girls?
No, it's not just for the pretty girls. I watch it because of the lives they save and David Hasselhoff.
Okay, gotcha. Um, all right, so some things in the news as of late. Are you familiar with the trucker convoy in Canada?
I have not heard of that one.
Okay. Well, we've got thousands of truckers all over Canada. They're protesting. They're not hauling anything anymore, and they're kind of shutting cities down. It's been going on for 2 weeks, and the media has been keeping it away from the people. So most of the American people aren't even familiar with it. And I think it just depends on where you find your news. So for the folks out there, if you happen to be watching and you would like to know where to get some good news, go to patriots.win, patriots.win. It's a message board where people post articles, and then those articles are voted up if they're good quality ones, and voted down if they're not. And there's also a comment section where there's a wealth of information, and you will find it's not censored. It's one of the few websites out there that's not censored, so therefore you can be sure to get quality information. So the mainstream media is not attached to it. All right. Now, one of the things that we hear a lot about today, Ryan, is on the news, everything, they're trying to create division, and they're talking about racism. Do you hear that at all? Oh, your screen froze. What's going on? Can you hear me? Well, we lost him. All right, Ryan. Call us back. Hold tight, folks. Let's see if we can get him back in here. Here we go. Ryan. There he is, Ryan.
Yes, I'm here.
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
All
That
right.
was weird.
Yeah, it was. Let's add you on the Skype. We've got you on the Skype. Let me check something here. There we go. All right. You get to witness all of our technical difficulties. Okay. So the topic I was talking about, Ryan, was have you heard of anything about racism?
I think I heard about something about that.
What does it
But
mean?
I think it's between white people and black people.
Okay. So according to Ryan Hood, racism is between white people and black people. Okay. So let's dig a little deeper. What do you mean by that? What do the white people think about black people, or what do the black people think about white people? What is that?
Todd, I can let you explain because that is very hard for me to explain.
Well, I mean, just tell me what you think that it means. You don't have to, I mean, you don't have to make it, just tell me, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know if it's good or bad, but I do have friends that is black, you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
But
Do you treat them any differently because they're black?
um um like for my worker, sometimes we agree on certain things that is that is correct. Um and I have another friend that I think that he still goes to the North Table. Um and he plays golf and he works at on base.
Okay.
And and that's what I know.
Okay. Are you racist towards them, or do you even know what that means?
No, I don't know what that means.
Okay. So what racism means is where one group of people think that they're better than another group of people, or you think that they're lower than you because they may be a different color. Does that make sense at all?
I think so.
I mean, do you think that's a good thing that if people think they're better than other people, or shouldn't we all be the same? What's your view on that?
It's kind of like that word, Black Lives Matter,
Yeah,
but it's not all about that. It's all life matter.
exactly, right. So basically, we do believe, or I believe, I don't know how you feel, but I'm pretty sure you feel the same, is that black lives do matter, right? And
Yeah,
and white lives do matter, and Asian lives, they matter, right?
yeah,
So, but the difference is Black Lives Matter is an organization that is a Marxist organization. So it's not really about black lives if you dig deeper and peel the layers of the onion off to find out what's inside. But I'm just curious what your thoughts on that, Ryan. I mean, we believe that black lives, white lives, Asian lives, and whatever all kinds of lives, any living human being lives matter. And God created us all equal. So I don't understand when people they feel inferior or they try to claim this racism stuff because God made us all equal. The Constitution guarantees it, the Bill of Rights, we're all created equal. So if people are pushing racism, sometimes I feel like if they're pushing racism, they're agreeing with themselves that they're lesser of a human being. And they should look at it maybe a little more objectively and just make sure that understand that we're all at the same table together. We're all equal.
yeah,
So what's happened is that I believe, and I don't think it's any person's fault out there, but oftentimes the media and the globalists have an agenda, and that's one of division. So the more that we're divided, the more that we're arguing amongst each other, and we're keeping our eye off the ball of what's really important. And if we're not arguing amongst each other, we're going to be looking at those that are trying to control us and figure out what they've been doing, and that's what they're trying to do is distract us. So it's a big issue, and maybe it's beyond what we should be talking about here. I was just curious what your thoughts were on racism and how you felt about it, and just try to get Ryan Hood's input on, if there is a racist problem out there, how does Ryan Hood intend on solving it while he's pretending not to yawn?
um, I don't know what is race. I don't know what is the races is, but I do understand it. But like if somebody is trying to hire a black person to work, and and then when they see they're trying to wad up their application and throw it away, that is called discrimination.
Okay, I got you. So if a business were to hire somebody and a black person were to apply, and that business person just wads up that application and throws it away because they are black, that is called what?
Discrimination.
Okay. All right. Say that word again.
Discrimination.
All right. You mean discrimination?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do a little bit of speech therapy again. How do you like that? Let's do that again. Because I
All
can tell you're
right.
struggling with that one. Okay. It's dis. Discrimination.
discrimination.
Say it all together. Discrimination.
This
Discrimination.
this discrimination.
Outstanding. You are so good at speaking. Discrimination.
Discrimination.
Okay, say it all together. Discrimination.
Discrimination.
Very good. You're awesome. All right. So the same thing. What if we have a black employer and a white individual applies for a job there, and the black employer says, "Hey, this is a white person applying," and he wads it up and throws it in the trash. What do you call that?
Mm, that's hard. And you will feel let down.
I mean, well, let's hang on. If it was the other way around, what did we call it? We called it discrimination, right?
Yeah.
So what is it called when it's the last way I described it? What is that one called?
It's the same way.
That's discrimination also. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Discrimination.
That's the best you've ever said it. I've never heard you say it so well. You get a little bit better each time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we've talked about racism. We've talked about discrimination. Is discrimination something that you believe in? Do you think it's a good practice, or do you think that they shouldn't do that?
I think they shouldn't do that.
Okay. Why? Why?
Yeah, because black or white, they need to work and make money.
Okay. But should anything be conditional on the color of your skin, whether you can do this or that? Should color of the skin have anything to do with it?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, I don't think so either, and I think the majority of America feels the same. So what that means is, Ryan, we have people, the media, Hollywood, they're trying to make that a focus. They're trying to make us focus on people's color, people's religion, people's social class, to try to get us to argue amongst each other. And the issue is when you have people that are different, religion, race, social backgrounds, whatever, when you have those people getting along, it makes America stronger.
Yeah.
We're stronger when we're all about love and loving each other. And our differences are what makes us better because we can learn. What were you going to say?
And kind of like for elections, um, that makes our country stronger for everybody to come in and vote.
Yeah, that's right.
But always vote red.
Okay, always vote red. Ryan Hood, you said it right there. Now, when we get to talking about elections, we've been banned before on this channel because YouTube didn't like what we were talking about. Remember that?
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of censorship on our part. They're so afraid of what Ryan Hood is going to say, they have to cut our tongues out. They're so afraid of the powerful words and the powerful wisdom that Ryan Hood shares on this program that they try to close his mouth and don't want him to speak about it because he's so powerful.
And this is for YouTube.
Well, I don't think we'll get banned for that one. But we both had some issues regarding the election, and we won't talk any further about it because we don't want them to cancel us, right? We want to still be able to get the good word out and talk about things that people have interest in.
That is correct. Because
Yeah,
all of us have a voice. And we will say something.
that's right. Got a little bit of a delay there. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we had a little bit of a delay. So all of us have a voice and we will say something. You better believe it. Ryan Hood always has something to say.
And and they better not shut me out on that either, because I would come down there and ready to bring down the law.
Okay, so unless you want Ryan to come down there and bring on the law, you better straighten up. You better clean up your act.
Cause I will get somebody's governor or um congressman or senator down there
Oh, that's
with me,
right.
and we
Ryan,
will shut you down.
oh my. So he knows powerful people. That's powerful. That Ryan
Yeah.
Hood.
Woo!
Yeah, we got some. Oh boy. Let me fix something here. I'm gonna put you back in the green room, and then because we got a delay. Okay, Ryan, give me a thumbs up. Let me know when you're here. Okay, you hear that? Okay, let me add you back. Let's see. It's really strange. Okay, give me thumbs up again. All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So sometimes when the stream goes for a while, there's a delay. So I took you out of, I put you back in the green room, then I brought you back on the program, and now you're real time. So I'm glad we got that fixed. At least we know a workaround. So tell us about some of these powerful people that you know. Who's the most powerful man that you do know in politics today?
Well, I was not going to say anything about our governor because I'm not too crazy about our governor.
I thought you meant to. I thought you were referring to our other governor in the state. And who would that be? What is his title and what's his name?
I'm not too crazy about Boy Cooper.
Right, that's the governor. Who's the one underneath him at the time? And he'll be running for governor. What's his name?
His name is Mark Robertson.
Mark Robertson. Okay, I encourage you folks to look him up because he is a personal friend of Ryan Hood. Now, Ryan, tell us how well you know Mark Robertson. What is his position?
He is our lieutenant governor.
He's lieutenant governor, and he is going to be shooting to be our governor. Oh, bless you. Bless you.
I had a cough.
I hear that. So Mark Robertson is the lieutenant governor, hopefully soon to be governor. How long have you known him, and how would you describe your friendship with Lieutenant Governor Mark Robertson?
Well, I know that he has a good Christian background.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very good in politics.
Yeah.
He goes around and talk to people,
Mm-hmm.
and he's very concerned about North Carolina.
Yes. Um. And when was the last time you saw him?
That's another thing, and he's very concerned about our public schools,
Okay.
Special Olympics.
Okay. I like what I'm hearing. Um. Now, did you voted for him? I presume.
Yes, I have.
I did too. I think he's one of our best government officials today.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you got that right. Well, there's not a whole lot of else to talk about except for my sweet life.
And let me. I'm gonna put you in the green room one more time, and see. Give me a thumbs up when you hear me. All right. Let me see if I can bring you back in, and give me another thumbs up. Okay. Say something.
Hello.
There you are. I don't know what's going on with this, but it continues to delay. So, you said you want to carry on with your sweet life. Tell us about that.
Like I'm doing the games management training for Special Olympics North Carolina.
You doing that today?
No, not today. I'm doing that on on Mondays at 6:30.
Okay. Very good. All right. Well, I was going to ask you some more about your powerful officials that you know, so you can go after people if they're not behaving. How would you
Um,
use? Give me an example where you would call Lieutenant Governor Mark Robertson. Is it Robertson or Robinson? And see how he would help you.
it's hard for me to pronounce his last name, but I like him a lot because I I met him twice. Um, one time he was alone. Well, actually I met him 3 times. I met him when I was at a when I was at a rally, and then I met him there, but I didn't see his wife. But when he came when he came to Goldsboro,
Mm-hmm.
I saw him again and his wife both together, and I had a picture made with him and his wife.
Gotcha. I was looking for it. I was going to share it with us. Um, so when we were talking about discrimination, and and he kind of fits what we were talking about, right? His skin color is different than ours, right?
Yeah,
What does he look like?
I know. I know that he's black and very nice.
Yep. He's a big guy too, isn't
Oh yeah.
he? And his wife, she's very lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very lovely.
Did you give them both hugs?
Oh yeah.
Yep. I'll bet they love you.
I put my arms around them, and we had a picture made together, and uh, uh, I just tried to retext that picture.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Let me see. Did you just text it, or you're going to try?
I'm going to right now.
Okay, we'll put it on the broadcast for you. Let me call it up here.
If I could keep getting my eyes to working.
What's wrong with your eyes?
I got water in my eyes.
Yeah, you've been crying. Don't be so sad. Don't cry, Ryan.
And I'm not. I got water in my eyes.
Okay. Oh boy. All right, you're gonna text this picture of Mark Robertson. So yeah, so we both voted for him. So I guess we could say that we do not discriminate. Then would that be fair to say?
Yes, that is very
Yeah.
fair.
I would love to see him become governor.
Me too.
So have you found the photo, or are you looking for it?
Well, I'm looking for it right now,
Okay.
and I'm trying to hurry.
Maybe I can find it. I thought I.
I found one.
All right, maybe it's a new one that I haven't seen.
Well, to let you know,
Yeah, let me
it,
know.
it is the same picture with a different background.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Waiting. So while we're waiting, what are you going to do for the rest of the day? Oh, here we go.
Um, I will be doing something with a friend of mine.
Okay.
A picture has been sent.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting for it, so it'll be here in a second. Okay. We're putting a whole lot of time into this picture. Maybe we'll get it before the show ends. So you're going to hang out with a friend. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope that. I hope that picture's sent.
I'm sure you sent it. There we go. All right. So
Oh, you got it.
there's Mark Robinson. There we go. It's on the screen. There's Ryan and Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson and his lovely wife. Can you see it?
I can't see it from here.
Oh. Okay. Well, it's on the screen. It was on the screen. It still is. I'm not sure how to. There we go. There we go. So I showed a picture of Ryan being all happy, celebrating freedom and patriotism in the state of North Carolina with the Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina, Mark Robinson, and his wife. All right. Well, before we close, you said you're going to hang out with a friend today. What else you got going on this weekend?
But there's not a whole lot. I know that Valentine's is coming up on
Okay.
Sunday, I think.
I think it's Tuesday.
Monday.
Monday. That's right. Monday. It is Monday. Yep. Well, happy Valentine's Day to you, Ryan.
And you too, bud.
All right. Do you want to wish our audience a happy Valentine's Day and blow them a kiss or anything?
Well, happy Valentine's Day, our handsome and beautiful audience.
Yeah. You going to blow them a kiss or anything? How do you want to?
I don't think so.
It'd be kind of gay, huh?
Yeah.
But what if there are women that are watching? You want to blow them a kiss, wouldn't you?
God, please don't make me uncomfortable.
I've never had you say that before. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. I never want that to happen. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. I just know how you are with the ladies.
Yeah.
And weird. What just happened? Well, we lost our Skype deal. So I'm going to go ahead and let you close us out, Ryan. It's just you on the screen. Our Skype video just went dark. And I don't know why. That's really weird. Let's see if we can add
That
that.
was weird.
Yeah, can you see it?
I couldn't see it because that we have been talking.
Yeah. Well, there we go. So much for whoever produces this show, he needs to get his act together.
I think so too.
Yeah. All right. All right, Ryan. Well, we've had a wide range of topics. Well, just a few topics, but we've gone all over the place. And
Oh yeah.
I've enjoyed it. Once again, I've enjoyed it. If people would like to get a hold of you, Ryan, and they would like to talk to you about anything that we discuss or anything that's on their mind, how would they get in touch with you?
Well, they can do it for the Right Talk Messenger.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can get a hold of Ryan Hood via Facebook. You just search The Right Talk. You'll find him there. All right. Well, Ryan, I want to thank you again for doing such a quality job, and we'll be back at it again next week. What are some of the things you think we'll talk about next week?
I might find stuff for us to talk about.
Okay. You can do a little digging. All right. So go ahead and close us out and go from there.
Well, the spin cycle ends right here at the Right Talk. And always dream big, pray hard, and never quit.
You heard it here, folks. Saturday mornings, 9:30 a.m., you're going to catch Todd and Ryan discussing the past week's events. So, Ryan, I'd like to thank you for a job well done once again. Thank you, Ryan.
You got it, bud.
All right. So, folks, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week. So, until next time, God bless.